I'm very excited to share the mentorship program with you today. And I just think as part of a mentorship program, as mentors, our roles as mentors, that is the role that we need to play, is to kindle that fire. And I was also impressed by Wendy, a prominent businesswoman, when she actually restated that she looks for opportunities to see where she can help and assist youngsters in getting that experience and that knowledge and to share it and to actually empower them to engage more effectively with the world. And ultimately, I think that is what we want to do with the mentorship program. Like we have said, so many youngsters are out there, they don't have support, they don't have the means to get by, and it's really up to us to make the difference in their lives. We have done and hoped for and envisaged that the beneficiaries of this program that we will refer to as mentees will really benefit from a couple of opportunities. So as a mentor, having a mentee, we really want them to explore networking. We want them to have the feel of what networking is, how they can expand, how they can broaden their horizons, how they can interact with people that are in our network, so to speak. We also want them to their knowledge and skill where they are able to develop and hone specific skills and abilities, to also share that with others. And the content areas where they really think they are already competent in, to also share that knowledge with others and show them how they can also enhance their knowledge base. We also want them to, for their career development, to gain insight in the best ways. It might be that this mentee is entering a new position or a new job. So we really want them, as part of their career development, to also pursue rich experiences that will really enhance their career progress. And also, lastly, their development that's derived from the real world knowledge that they have attained and acquired, to also share that and apply the academic knowledge to real business issues in a value-added way. So that's really what we envisage with the mentorship program, to ensure that this is what they are exposed to and this is what they really get from the learning out of a mentorship program. For the past year and a half, internally we have been running with this mentorship program internally, and we're very excited to extend it to you guys that have shown interest to be part of this panel on Professionals Connect. And we really love to give you the opportunity, as well as mentees on the Professionals Connect platform, to engage and have a panel of mentors available to choose from. So mentors will have their profiles placed on the portal, where mentees will then select a mentor that they would like, that they prefer to work with. After successful matching, the mentorship program can commence the relationship. And the mentor who, after the facilitation, after establishing this relationship with the mentee, will at all times engage and guide them on the process based on the agenda of the mentee. Asifa, as a thing that she always referred to when she speaks about mentors, is that it is not about you. It's about the mentee and what the mentee wishes and the desires that the mentee has, where they want to grow and what they would like to do. So, hence we say their agenda. Just a little bit of a look at the standard operating process. There's 5 parts of it, and maybe some of you are involved in it already. What we do is we have communicated and advertised that we have this mentorship program. So we have also engaged with some of you guys and have communicated with some of you, and you have shown interest as potential mentors. We have sent you correspondence for you to be part of this orientation program that we have today, this information session. Then there's a screening and selection of mentors, where we have a vetting of mentors within the program. If you were wondering why we're asking you for CVs and write-ups of your portfolios, that is why. So you are going through a vetting process where we say, yes, you can be a mentor on our panel, or no, you are not eligible to be a mentor, but we will have discussed that with you already. Then The orientation, as I said, is this presentation that we're doing today for you guys. On the Professionals Connect portal, for those of you who don't know, we will have uploaded the profiles on the Professionals Connect portal, where the mentee then will send a request. They will have a look at the panel on the portal, decide on a mentor, look at what the mentor's profile look like, see if there's something they want with regards to that mentor's skill, ability, or where they're at. And then a matching process will take place. So the mentor will then say, okay, I'm happy with this to mentee this person, to mentor the mentee, and then they will have an initial meeting. After the initial meeting, the mentor will inform and the mentee will also say, listen, this can work, this cannot work, we don't think that we're quite a good fit. And thereby, if it's a no, the Professionals Connect team will have a rematching process that they will do. If it's a yes, agreement and setting of expectation will happen, regular reviews and feedback, and the relationship concludes after a period of 10 months. So the mentorship program runs for 10 months. Just to give you a bit of insight into that, the program will last for 10 months, commencing from February, so it's the coming month, up until November. We do require for you to have at least 8 engagements during the stipulated period from Feb to November for the successful monitoring and evaluation of the mentorship program. Important, the agreement between the Professionals Connect team, the mentor and mentee will cease at the end of November regardless of when this relationship started. The most significant predictor of the positive mentoring process will be a trusting relationship. So you're going to have the initial meeting with your mentee that has chosen you. There was a matching that took place, and you will now carry on and you will now establish a relationship with your mentee. So that is how your relationship will start. Mentors and mentees will be required to assess their engagements using evaluation forms that will be provided by Professionals Connect. And 3 mandatory checking points with Professionals Connect team will be happening. So in the beginning of the relationship, they will have an evaluation. Right in the middle of it, they will have one, and right at the end, they will also have one. So they need to track the process. It is still in its pilot. We are piloting it now to you guys, and thank you for attending the session. And we really need to track the process to see how successful we were in it. It's always nice to track and measure a project like this. So we're also going to give you resources, mentorship resources, which will consist of 4 short videos that Asifa kindly recorded for us. And what we would like to unpack in the 4 videos as a resource is a short introduction to mentorship, to the mentorship program, what it entails, what it involves, also rapport building. We will also tell you a bit of overcoming of barriers and blockages, just so in case you get stuck somewhere, and also transformational feedback skills. That is the videos that we would share with you as a resource in the mentorship program. Other resources will explain in depth the different mentoring approaches and ethical conduct of this program. It will be available online on your personal mentor profile. Professionals Connect team will also send you the mentor's communication with login details with your profiles where you can access it, which will also include a full information pack with all the necessary resources. I really want to thank you that you have really come onto this program, and I really do believe that you are critical to the success of the mentorship program. Above all, the success of the mentees.